Hi everyone, this is Lucy. For today's recipe, I'm making red curry beef. And for this recipe, I'm going to be preparing 2.5 pounds of beef for stew, which I'm going to be seasoning with fish sauce, which you can find in the Asian aisle of your supermarket. And then drizzle over the beef about 2 tablespoons of olive oil or vegetable oil. In a separate small bowl, I'm going to be preparing what in Thailand is called the panang, with half teaspoon of cumin powder and half teaspoon of coriander powder. Then I add 2 tablespoons of peanut butter or ground peanuts. We can also add 1 teaspoon of anchovy paste. You can also use shrimp paste. Now I'm going to add 4 tablespoons of red curry paste. This paste you can also find in the Asian aisle of your supermarket. Mix well all of the ingredients and put them to the side until it's time to use it. In a very hot wok on the stove at high temperature, I'm going to sear the beef until it's completely brown. Then I'm going to remove it and put it to the side until it's time for me to add it to the recipe. In the same oil left by the beef, I'm going to reduce about 1 cup of coconut milk. I'm going to reduce this milk until you can see that it's very thick and it's mostly oil. It will take 5 to 8 minutes for the milk to reduce. Now that the milk is very thick, then I'm going to add 1 large sliced onion, followed by 1 sliced red bell pepper. I'm going to let these 2 ingredients become soft in the coconut milk. Once these 2 ingredients are very soft and tender, then I'm going to add the panang and mix it all up with the coconut milk, the onions, and the red bell pepper. I'm going to let this cook until I can see the oil on top of the mixture. Then I add 1.5 tablespoons of light brown sugar. You can also use dark sugar, and 2 teaspoons of lemon juice with 3 or 4 mint leaves. Now it's time to put back the beef into the pot. At this point, you can use the raw meat or you can sear it just like I did. It's up to you. Then you're going to cook it until it's completely brown. Mix the beef with the sauce. And if you have added the meat while it's raw, then let it cook. Then we add 3 cups of coconut milk. I used a total of 4 cups of coconut milk. At the end, I've been very careful not to add too much coconut milk because I don't want my beef to be too soupy. At this point, I'm going to try for salt. And instead of salt, I'm going to add fish sauce. Depending on how tender the beef is, you can serve immediately, your dish is ready, or you can cover and let it simmer for up to 1 hour to get it tender. And then your beef is ready to be served. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you come back to see me again. Please take care of yourself and your loved ones. I see you soon in my next video. Bye bye.